Hello guys, I'm Henry John Griffin, and today I'm going to tell you about brains and computers and how brains and computers do similar things and how they have these similar functions such as the information processing and storage of information. Now, this is basically how a brain and a computer works. So, for example, a brain and a computer can store memory, and it also can process information. So, when we get on detail to talk about the aspects of the brain and the computer, is we have to be on the lookout of what can be a setup question and what question helps. Now, the thing about brains and computers is that they both store information. As well, the brain stores information, but the computer stores information too. Now, for knowing and learning about the brain and computer, we have developed some other ways of understanding how brains and computers work. Now, we have betterly came across comparing the brain to a computer by talking about its information processing, its input and output, and its memory. When we're supposed to know when we can compare these two, then we go on with comparing the two. And except for the brains and computers, the reason why my dad doesn't want to talk right now is because he is doing things. He has other things that he has to do. Now, the reason why I couldn't talk to my dad or ask my dad a question is because he's already gone and went to the store. Now, I can talk to my dad later. That is a positive. The positive is that I can talk to my dad later, and I will always be able to talk to my father later no matter what. But only if my father wants to talk. If he wants to talk, then he will talk. But I'm saying, what if he doesn't want to? Well, we're not going to focus on that because that's just going to get us upset. And you know we're not having an upset child. So when I want to talk to my dad about the brain and the computer, that should have been done. That should have been done. And by far, he is never gonna try to, I don't know, but explaining that topic, which the brains and computers are similar, and trying to get that out the way is that they are similar because of their algorithms or their inputs and processing and information storage. So, that is how to tell if the two are similar. Because we can tell that the brain is similar to a computer by comparing the brains and computers. We can better now understand it better by making the comparison and being able to compare a brain to a computer. We are now able to liken the brain to a computer if we did compare. So if we did compare or contrast, then that would be our example for comparing the brain to a computer in the sense that it takes in information.